Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Is it Groundhog Day with you? Oh, I've got to get the energy going this morning. Get the shoulders rolling. Big yawn. Let's get some energy in the house this morning. It's what it's all about. If you're feeling a bit slump, in a bit fed up, the mindset is a bit meh, then it's our responsibility to shake it up a little bit, right? Create some energy. I always do this in the mornings, like rub my hands together and create energy. Feel that heat. It's amazing. Rub my shoulders down, wake my body up. Couple of shoulder rolls, a little stretch and a yawn. That honestly, it's really stupid, silly stuff. I jump up and down on the spot as well. I'm creating energy in my body. It's my responsibility to do that. And by doing those stupid little things that I've done that might seem stupid, it actually shifts and creates energy and creates a buzz. Like my arms now feel warm. It is. Just try it. Do it. Shake your head, roll your body around, wake yourself up. And have some positive thoughts straight away. First thing in the morning, I make a conscious effort to try and do my best to make my thoughts positive as soon as I wake up. And generally, Dory's fascinated by the snow. We got a lot of snow here. It snowed all day yesterday. Yesterday, she didn't want to go out in it. This morning, she didn't want to come back in. I've got to try and run in that somehow today. Anyway, that'll be fun. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday to you, Sally. Thank you for being here this morning. It is Monday, the 25th of January, 2020. Can you believe we are 1 month from Christmas already? That is how quickly time has gone. It's gone really quick for me. I know maybe for some of you, it's been a bit of a challenge, but for me, it's like, wow, where's that gone? So I'm really happy about that because we're nearer coming out of this lockdown, whenever it is. So let me know how you're doing this morning. How is your mojo? Obviously, 8 is great. It's a sweet spot. Where are you between 0 and 10 on the mojo level? Mojo is that inner spark, that how are you feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally? Combine all of those things together. That's your mojo. That's your magic. How are you feeling about that this morning? Check in with yourself. I do a little check-in of a morning. And I think, try and think something positive as soon as I wake up. I read, I write, I journal, and I check in with myself and I have a word with myself because everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with your thinking, and you get to control all that shit. So that's the good thing, right? Because if you're feeling shit, if you're feeling a bit down and a bit fed up, you get to control your thoughts and your thinking, which obviously impacts your behavior and your actions. So, be thankful for that today. Be thankful for that. And that's why I always say, and it's on the top of my Twitter profile, I think, as well, is that protect your peace. Your number one priority is protect your peace. And what I mean by that is not sitting in a garden on, like this all day and not speaking and not doing. It's about your mindset. It's about your peace of mind. It's about the calm within your headspace. And not being stressed or depressed or overwhelmed. Protect that at all costs, because that's where everything starts. Everything comes from your mind, from your thoughts. So that's why it's super, super important to protect it at all costs. And there's 1,000,001 ways you can do it. There's millions of gurus and people in the world that will tell you how to do that. But at the end of the day, it's down to you. It starts with you. It's your responsibility to do some action and take some action on it. Because, sadly, we live in a world where we all experience downtimes, depression, being fed up. And it's, right now, even the strongest among us have struggled at some point with the pandemic and everything drifting on. Morning, Sue. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're having fun in the snow with the kids. I'm going to throw a couple of snowballs at Dory later. I got no one else to throw them at. I got no one to have a snowball fight with. It's with myself. Where's my kids when I need them? Not their kids. But anyway, so yes. So I'm talking about thinking and thoughts this morning and rethinking your thinking and how, you can take control of that. I've, when was it? A couple of days ago, I was talking to somebody and we were talking about self-sabotage. And self-sabotage is just about doubt. It's about fear. It's about feeling not good enough. All of those things. And how do you get through that? Imposter syndrome as well. Imposter syndrome is the same thing. It's like when you feel like a fraud. Again, you feel like you're not good enough. And even the best among us have some of those kind of thoughts at some point in our life. Like I know like some pretty amazing people that are probably the top of their field. And I know that even they have had imposter syndrome at some point. So we also take comfort in the fact that most of us, if we're trying to raise ourselves up or go to another level, whatever level that is, or wherever it is you're trying to go, if you're self-sabotaging and you feel not good enough, you are not alone in your thinking. And some of us, I used to think I was the only one that felt like that, but everyone, not everyone, but the majority of people feel like that at some point. And it's fear and it's doubt, it's self-esteem. It comes from within you somewhere, probably childhood shit, because that's where most of that stuff comes from, and it's habitual thinking patterns that you can change. So it's about learning to rethink your thinking. And your thoughts are in your control. And that's what's super ace about it, is that it is all in your control. You can take responsibility, you can take ownership, and you can create possibility and step forward with this stuff. It's super amazing when you realize that. And everything around you started with a thought. Everything, this laptop that I'm looking at, this hoodie that I'm wearing, these glasses, everything starts with a thought. Everything. That's what that excites me. That excites me because I know that I'm in control of my destiny and my future, of the life that I'm creating and have created to this point. Whoo! Sue. It was slippery walk this morning, but managed a few snowballs at the Dog and Darcy. Such fun, eh? Such fun. Sally, I need to hear all this morning. Thank you. I need to hear. Yeah. I got a little poem for you as well. Let me find it. I like a quote or something to share with you. And here it is. Are you ready? I wish I had typed it out, but it's too long. So I haven't typed it out. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you think to win, but you think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out of the world we find, success begins with a fellow's will. It is all in the state of the mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. If you've got to think high to rise, you've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the strongest or fastest man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Boom. Love that. I freaking love that. And I have not read that for ages. And I read it recently and I thought, I've got to share that at some point because I love that. So it's all in the mind, right? It's all in the mind. What we create, our reality, what comes reality starts with thoughts. Like they say, self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, let's make that a good one rather than a bad one. And it's all starts with thoughts. And one of the things that I love to do when helping people and clients is, Sally says, oh my God, I love that. Yeah, right. I'm going to nail it on the wall somewhere. And it's so true. It's so true. And one of my things that I really love to do and help people is to rethink their thinking. We get stuck in negative thought patterns, habitual thinking, and your mind and your subconscious brain does not know good from bad, positive from negative. It's what you choose to feed it. And your subconscious mind is so powerful, so freaking powerful. It's working 24/7, not like the conscious brain. When we go to sleep at night, that switches off. Subconscious all the time. So you've got to be aware of what you're feeding it. If it's good or bad, it doesn't know the difference. So what thoughts are you going to choose? Choose the freaking good ones. Nikki, I love that quote. Great start to the morning. Yeah, it's amazing, right? I think it's a poem. I don't know if it's a if it's a quote or a poem or whatever, but it's good, right? I love it. A verse, whatever, however you want to describe it. So it's about taking control of your mindset. You know, I work on 4 or 5 key areas with my clients, and mindset is the biggest one of all, the first one. When we get to that and understanding sense of self and who you are and where the fuck you are right now, then we can start to work on strategy, skill set, and we work on energy, right? I was talking about energy right at the beginning, you know, creating energy, what drains you with energy, what fills you with energy. And so many of us, and you know, I do an exercise where I ask my clients to go away and write a list of what drains you with energy and what fills you with energy, because then we work on the shit that's draining you of energy. Energy is like your currency. It's like your money in the bank, right? You got no energy, you're going to do fuck all. If you've got plenty of energy, then you're going to work on your thoughts and work on your behavior and go and take action on your life and create it. So energy is super important. So we work on that as well. Oh, I'm fired up for a Monday today. Pandemic or no fucking pandemic, it's not getting the better of me. I had a couple of weeks where I had a bit of a slump around Christmas and the New Year, and I shared that with you. And it, you know, you just think, oh God, this bloody pandemic. And I had to work really hard on myself and the tools, and I had the odd moments where I slumped and I come back up, but I feel like I've beaten that now. It's in the dust. Eat my dirt, pandemic. But like I said, I know that some people are struggling. I spoke to somebody yesterday, one of my friends who's very dear and very strong, and they're struggling. I spoke to someone last night, another very dear, strong, positive person. They are struggling. So if you're feeling like that, please don't think that you're alone. A lot of people are feeling like that right now, but you are and can create, even in this what seems like a difficult time. So right, now's the time to go for it. Now's the time to step up and step forward. The pandemic must have taught you something, and that must be that you don't know what's around the corner. So why are you not creating the life that you want? Why are you not going after what you want? It's probably fear, doubt, self-esteem, all of that stuff, which is all thinking patterns. You know, fear is just stories that we create in our mind that we believe. And faith, which is the opposite, is just positive stories that we create in our mind that we believe. So fear is negative stories that we create in our mind that we believe. And faith is positive stories that we create in our mind that we believe. You get to choose. I'm choosing the good ones and I'm choosing the positive ones. And that is how I'm starting my Monday. What else was I going to say for a Monday? I can't remember. Anyway, my mojo is like 8, as you can probably guess. It's up there. And after this, it'll probably be 8.5. I'm going straight on Clubhouse at 9 o'clock to do the Monday morning Real Life Club open session. Come along to that. Share if you dare. It's just talking about life and kicking off Monday. On Friday, we had such an amazing session on there. We had highs. We were really laughing. And then we almost had tears as well. It was just a breadth of conversation. It was just fantastic. And that's what I love. Like, I love engaging with people and hearing your experiences and your stories. And by us all sharing helps one another. Something can spark something in someone else just by you sharing your story or your experiences. And that's what I absolutely love. Dory is absolutely going nuts. Dear. Sally, faith, not fear, going on my vision board. Yes, faith, fear. Both stories, one positive, one negative, that you create. That's the key. You create those, and then you believe them. Create the good ones. What do you visualize? What do you think about? What do you read? What do you watch? It all has an impact. You get to choose. Good morning, Jess. How are you doing this fine Monday morning? So March the 18th, woohoo! Less than 2 months. I think it's like 7 weeks away. I'm running, a 6-week online coaching program called It Starts With You. It's the first ever one that I've done like this. I've done Lockdown Unlocked and all of that, and they're all good and they're all fun, but this is my signature program. It's based on the work that I do with my one-to-one clients. And there's 6 themes to each week. The first week is, who do you think you are? We were singing fucking Spice Girls. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Sure, that's Spice Girls. Anyway, it is. And when we're going to do that, that's the first week. That's just a little hint. We're going to be working on your mindset, on your energy, on your strategy, all of the stuff that I do in one-to-one, and rethinking your thinking and your habitual thinking, and the habits that you've got as well. We'll be working on that, but it starts with you. That's what it's all about. You, to create the life that you want, the business, the career, whatever. And I'm really, really excited to do this. And, it's been hard to get it off the ground, but I'm passionate about it, and passionate about having ambitious people that are ready to step up and step forward. My one-to-one book is pretty much full. So this is kind of like the next step for my business, I guess, that I create a group coaching program, because I can't really take on any more one-to-ones, but what I can do is create a group coaching program. So go take a look at that. It's on my website. If you just click my website's at the bottom there, sam-adams.com, a pop-up box comes up straight away. Just click on that. It'll tell you more about it. There's some early bonuses as well to get involved, and we start March the 18th. It is going to be brilliant. I know it's going to be a brilliant thing, and it's 6 weeks out of your life to change your life. It's that investment in yourself. And it's an investment in yourself, and you are your biggest asset. But yet sometimes we're so stingy with ourselves, of how we invest in ourselves, in our mindset. We can buy ourselves a new pair of shoes, but we can't invest in our mindset and our personal growth to get us to creating the life that we want and that vision we want. Usually we leave it till it's too late, not too late, but when it's like, it's unbearable, with the situation we're in, frustration of where we are, where our life's going, that we can't step forward, we can't step up, we can't seem to get to the next level or get out of the situation that we're in. We leave it until it's too late or too difficult. It's almost unbearable. So the pain of remaining where you are is just too much to bear, that you've got no choice. But why wait is what I say. Why wait? Because trust me, you do not want to get to the point where it's broken down and you have no choice but to step up. That's what I did. And I tell you, it nearly cost me my life. It nearly cost me my life. And I don't want that for anyone else. I want to help you heal quicker. I want to help you transform quicker. I want to help you step up quicker. Think about where we are and what's happened in the last 12 months of your life, this fucking pandemic. You don't know what's around the corner. The lives that have been lost, the businesses that have gone to ruin. We've all lost something. And it's made me think about even more about my life and where I'm going. Am I doing what I truly want to do? Am I being the person I truly want to be? Answer is I am, but I know I can do more, and I want to do more to help other people. By me serving others serves me. It's a win-win situation. Are you doing that for yourself? What are you doing with your life? Who are you? If you feel stuck, if you feel frustrated, then it's time to do something about it. Your life is precious. You are a magical freaking human being, a 400 trillion to 1 bloody miracle. That's the odds of becoming a human being. You won that sperm race. If you don't think you're a winner, you were born a freaking winner. Like, how many millions of sperm get catapulted, but you were the one that got there to the egg. You were the one. That is a miracle in itself. 400 trillion to 1 miracle. You are here on purpose, for a purpose. Live intentionally, live full out. If you're not, it's time to step up and do something about it. Whether that's with me or someone else, I don't care. Do something about it. Woo. Sally, I made a life-changing decision on Saturday, but woke up in panic. You reminded me why I made my decision, and it's right. Exactly. And also trust your gut. Too many of us don't trust our gut instinct. And that's one thing that I've learned through life and experiences, when my gut was telling me to do certain things and I went against it. And it turns out my gut was right. And I vowed that I'm no longer going to do that I am going to trust my gut from here on in. Well, in the last sort of couple of years. But because my gut, 9 times out of 10, your gut instinct is right. So and I always say that to my clients, what's your gut telling you? You already know the answer. But you want somebody to affirm it. But you already know in your gut, you already know the answer. Tap into that and go with that. Do not wait. What are you waiting for? Time to be right, the situation to be right. You were probably thinking the time's not right before a pandemic. You were probably thinking, oh, I've got to wait till this is right, until that's right. The pandemic should have taught you, don't fucking wait. What if there's a bigger pandemic round the corner? No, I don't want to get into negative thinking, but I'm just saying, let's get the fuck on with it. Today is your day, 25th of January, 2021. How are you going to make it a good day for you? Live intentionally. In the Real Life Club, we set our intentions first thing in the morning, our aims for the day, the things that we want to do. It shouldn't just be a wish list. It should be things that bring you joy, that lift you up, that are going to pull you forward, that are going to grow you, inspire you, and help others. That's what I believe. What are those things that you are going to do so that you have a good day? Today is the only day you've got. It's a non-refundable day. But you also have to have your eyes on a future, on a bigger vision, and enjoy that process to that bigger vision. But you've got to get to know yourself first. I tried to do all of that without having a clue. Well, pretending I was someone I wasn't, hiding away from who I really was. When I did the work on who I really was and I owned the feelings that I felt that I buried deep within me that I didn't want to admit to, things got a whole lot better and a whole lot of weight got shifted. You know, you carry that with you and it suppresses you and it's tiring mentally and physically. And you're probably not aware of it until you let it go. And then when you let it go, oh my God, it's an amazing feeling. And all of that energy that you've been carrying around with you, you can push into other things. Like I've been pushing it into other things in my life. And you can do the same too. Okay. So that's Mojo Mindset Monday. Go have yourself a great day. If you're interested in joining, it starts with you. We start on March the 18th, but if you sign up now, there are some early bird bonuses. Go check them out on my website, sam-adams.com. And it's time to step up. Have yourself a great Monday. Remember, it starts with you.